Hi everyone, Scrappy Kathy here with Scrap Squad Sunday. And this week we are scrap lifting Kire Baldwin, who is on the design team for Bramble Fox. And you may know her from Go Go Getaway as well. She's a brilliant scrapper and I love her designs. She's just simply amazing. So I'm going to do my best here. Let me show you the original. Let me see if I can, it doesn't look any better if I move the phone up. In fact, it's losing the image. It doesn't like looking at it on my phone. So I'm going to do this. And you can see there's like strips of paper. Let me pull that down. Strips of paper, some tickets, some various embellishments, but everything's kind of kept on that vertical scale. Look like some frames kind of sticking out on the side there. A nice Bramble Fox title, and there's a Bramble Fox stencil that she used that I actually have. So I'm gonna do some of that before we start putting paper on here. And I notice now that I was gonna keep mine kind of quote unquote clean and not distress the edges. But I'm noticing that she distressed her edges and I love it. So I think I might, I'm going to go ahead the way I wanted because I've got kind of clean cut pieces that I really like from my Vicky Booten scraps. So I'm going to lock this now since I have it on. Okay. I changed the settings so I wouldn't lose it while I was trying to work. And you know what? I need to do that. I need to look at it. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to move. The photo I'm using it's actually two photos. I've got this kind of panoramic view of Niagara Falls, and then there's a picture of us waiting to go in the Behind the Falls tour. And this was at the very end of our 31-day road trip in 2016, and we were kind of clingy with each other, I'm going to say, on this leg of the trip because we knew it was coming to an end. And honestly, I think we could have gone another 31 days. I don't think we were tired of the driving or the hotels or all the baseball games or any of the things that we did. It was one of those things that every single day was different, and we couldn't wait to see what the next day held. Just absolutely a magical trip. So this is where the photo is going to go. It's maybe a little bigger than Kire's. My long pieces are going to be these green strips. Need to put them like that. Then let's just kind of build the little background. I'm going to move this down so it's evenly spaced from the bottom to the top, and I'm going to put a little bit of adhesive down for the bottom and the top. And then I'm going to put this across. Hey, Reese, how you doing? Reese is wandering around aimlessly because her daddy is out on a date and she's jealous. She's jealous. Okay, let me do this there, and then I'll put some glue on the black part and kind of scooch it like so. Okay, and then I've got another piece, this blue piece, kind of here maybe. I think that's about how much of it should show. I'm going to cut it a bit. There's just a little bit that needs to show, and you know, this might be enough right here. Let me get this, let me put some glue on it, and I'll do that. And then I've got another piece that I kind of thought about using. Let's see. I don't like that as well as I like the let's see, if I put this here, and then I've got this bit that kind of comes down over the green. I'm going to kind of move it over this way. That's where I'm going to do my journaling. And I think that's okay. I'm not liking this at all. So I'm going to put it away, put it to the side, and see what I can do with this, kind of like so. And I'm going to cut this and let it go. Well, let's see, that's not, I don't have any adhesive on there, so that's why it's not sticking. Okay, there, and I have, okay, so let's put this down right sort of here, and I have a globe that I think is going to be too big. I have this Chamel globe, and where I put the photo of the two of us, I mean, I guess I could do it, whoops, like so. I do want to use it because, I'll tell you why, it's silly. I have a cute little car, and it was a road trip. So whereas Kira has an airplane on her globe, I'm going to put the car. And I guess there is a clear backing on here, so I didn't realize it was still on. I can pull that off. Okay, now I've got this little kind of collection of tickets that can go, I'm gonna cut some off, and I have the orange ticket on here is upside down, but I don't think you'll see enough of it for that to be a concern, so I'll put it right there. And there is a frame kind of sticking out right there on the original. And there is another frame that is over on this side. and I think I can get away with that. I have a piece right here of red. Does that look too Christmassy? I don't think I like it, so I'll do something else up there. Together time works right there. I want to put some foam on one side of this so that it'll balance, and I may not have to because of the frame, which is why I reached for the frame. I'll do this right here, and that will, okay, where did my glue go? If you were my glue, where would you be? Okay, let's see. Let me get this glued down. And again, it is requiring my special pin, and I haven't had that problem. I think what it is this is the last of the glue in my refill bottle, and it's been around for a while, so it's probably drying out a little sooner than fresh glue would. I ordered a new bottle, and I may go refill this from that new bottle. So we'll see. I'm gonna do this and put it down here so that you can kind of see that frame, and I want the frame to be the same around there. I think that looks nice. It may not show when I do this. I'm going to put some glue here to stick on that frame, and here to stick on the photo, and here to stick on that grid paper. I think that's all the places it needs to stick. I will put the car on it, driving on that kind of parallel. It looks like it's driving down. I want to make it drive straight across. So, and I have this smaller globe with a star on it, and even though I've got that big globe, I pulled the little globe out. Do I want it there? Maybe so. I'll put that there. Just just for the heck of it. Now I've got something that's gonna kind of tie into that green there. Let me get this down. Oh, I didn't peel the back of that. That's because I didn't select it until right before I filmed, and I had already peeled the other things that I was gonna peel. And oh, it's been a week. What a week it has been. I have to say that I'm glad to see the back end of this week, almost as much as I was glad to see the back end of 2024. Okay, I'm gonna do this. I need something kind of pretty and big and important up here. I'll put this camera somewhere. There was on the original, there was a button kind of down around here, and I don't really want to deprive myself of that much writing room there. So I may, let's see what this looks like here. If I do that, and it seems ridiculous to put that could be that kind of flower is normally associated with tropical locations, and this was Niagara Falls in Canada. And I'm kind of liking that, actually. I may put that right there, I think. There we go. I'm going to put some foam behind this. I have to get my thick foam to get a piece that'll work. Okay. Where was I going to do that? I forgot. Anyway, let's do this guy. Right there. And I'm going to kind of scooch this under the flower and glue it back down. And then I'm going to do the same thing here. But I wanted to place the flower first. Okay, so all of that should stick pretty soon. Where did I want to use that? Okay, now that I've got all this on here, now I'm going to do the stencil. And then I've got some small bits like this little geotag, which can go right there. And let me kind of clean that up a bit. Okay, I'm going to do, like right across here, I'll do a little. Let me cover this up, and maybe I won't have to use a pen. I'm gonna change tactics if I have much more of an issue there. Okay, so there's a little bit there. There's a little over here next to the next to the frame. I'm just going to kind of move that around and then up over here in the corner, and then maybe right here next to this little guy. Okay. And I need to do some kind of a little further out. Okay, so those are my inked areas. I'm going to put that aside. That is Bramble Fox Fox Cut Stencil number 106, and it's called Punchinella. And it's one of my favorite words. I was excited to learn that, especially since it refers to the stuff that comes out when you punch holes in something. And okay, let's see. I need a sunflower, and penguin would be cute. A penguin and a turtle. Do I want a turtle here? Because that's kind of what the page is about, is the two of us together. I'm going to get a tiny sunflower. Let's see, one of these little paper ones. I'm kind of going to put that right there. And how do I make the turtle smaller? Maybe like so. Or I could put that there, and the turtle could be here. Wish I had smaller turtles. I'm going to just do the sunflower and the penguin because they fit better. Yeah, that's a reason to use one embellishment over another. It's because it fits better. And I think that's something we all have worked around from time to time. I do like this turtle, so what I'm thinking I could do is maybe that kind of takes away from that vertical look. I'm going to try this. Just kind of see. That works. It's kind of just I'll put a little bit of foam so it stays. It's just kind of tucked in behind the leaves. Okay, so there's my page, and I do want to add some splatters. Kirai's had some really nice splattering around up here and over here and even on the little journaling block. So I'm going to get some black ink, and I reorganized, as you know, and I'm trying to, oh my goodness, not, that ink bottle was not closed all the way. This is a disaster. It isn't as much of a disaster as if I had shaken it over my page. Okay, why? It kind of looks like it's closed. It just isn't all the way down. Okay, I'm gonna wipe this up. I've done my I've done my splatters, but none of it was on the page. So, okay, let's try to clean this up. And this is Dina Wakley's gloss spray. And again, it doesn't look like it's screwed down completely. I think there must be some dried stuff on there, but I'm going to try for the splatters anyway. There are some there, and I'm going to put some down here to balance it over here by the title, and maybe get a little bit there. Okay, I'm done, and I'm gonna have to work on this. I'll put it over here, and I will take it into the kitchen and play with it over the sink. So this is my page, and we'll look again at Curie's right here. You can kind of see somewhat the same design. It looks a little bit, I don't have any word or phrase strips. I may look for that up in my here. Adventurous. I like that. And I'm going to put it just right here on the globe. And then, gosh, there's a cute little star here. It's going to be all on its lonesome, all by its lonesome. But I think that'll work. And then there's good times. Together time, I've used time there. This is all kinds of cool. This is sweet, high five, incredible, awesome. I've run out of anything that makes sense. So let's look at this. This says, so very pretty. What I want to see, the word that I'm looking for is amazing, because, you know, it's Niagara Falls, and, you know, damn, it's amazing. So I'm gonna do, well, let's say fabulous kind of works. I'm gonna put it right here. Make sure that it's parallel to the I don't know how to do that, because when I have my hands there trying to straighten it, it's my hands hide that. Okay, so I will do some journaling here before I take the photo, and I'll see you next week. Thanks for watching. Bye.